picked up their first SEC win Wednesday against Missouri. Emma Grome to serve for the Cats. They go after Erica Lovett. Caroline Kerr will set Morgan Fingal coming out of the back row.
Beautiful execution on the back row attack, especially with the setter in the front row for Tennessee.
Lady Vols looking for their first win against Kentucky since 2016, and meanwhile the Cats seeking its 9th straight victory over its border rival. Caroline Kerr, Bevan handles it. Ajani Taylor in the middle, and that's the position she's been swinging at most recently.
She can hit a quick tempo, she can hit a higher set, she gives you multiple options in serve receive.
I think a couple of years ago when they moved Ajani to the middle, everybody was kind of surprised by that. She's a bit undersized, but she's held her own.
She's such a great athlete. She's been able to acclimate to the new position.
Here's Molly Tuzzo, a true freshman out of the Woodlands, Texas. Janasia Moore and Torres will send the free ball back to Kentucky. Grome going behind her to Ajani Taylor, and you see how dangerous she can be on the right side.
I always think it's a mistake when you're going at the libero. Easy ball to the libero, perfect first contact, and Taylor's able to be in system on the right pin.
So Kentucky up 2-1 here in the opening set. We played at 25. Janasia Moore off hands. Torres will bump set Fingal. Grome into the middle with Jordan Williams.
What a beautiful transition set, turning that dig into a kill. Jordan Williams is a high flyer, but the feed from Emma Grome is perfect. Good cross-court kill.
So Kentucky up 3-1 now here in set number 1. Free ball back over. Pushing it to the outside, and that is the outstanding freshman, Brooklyn DeLay from Kansas.
Brooklyn DeLay had 19 kills versus LSU the other night.
Yeah, that was a season high for her. We welcome you to Lexington, Kentucky. We've got a top 25 battle for you. Tennessee and Kentucky, two border rivals, Courtney Lyle and Holly McPeak alongside here in Rupp Arena. And these two teams very familiar with each other. Interesting stories though, Tennessee having one of its best seasons, Kentucky still trying to figure itself out.
Well, Kentucky had a really tough early non-conference schedule and it shows in their record, but he feels like they're battle tested and ready to compete in conference.
Erica Lovett swinging on the left side for Tennessee.
I really like the location of the setting for Caroline Kerr, pushing those balls to that left pin. She's got some dynamic attackers in Janasia Moore and Erica Lovett on the left side.
And we are in for a real treat because both of these teams have two of the top setters in the conference. Caroline Kerr for Tennessee and Emma Grome, you see her there, number 4 in white for Kentucky, the reigning SEC Player of the Year. Brooklyn DeLay. Off the block, Kentucky getting it out of the net. Annalise Getzinger, Claudia Pollock, who has stepped up for Kiki Granberry in the middle. Sending it over for Tennessee.
Yeah, she found an opening, that short right location in front of the setter.
Kiki Granberry unavailable for Tennessee today. She has been battling an illness. She is their point-scoring middle. So Claudia Pollock out of Poland stepping up, number 19 in orange. All right, Erica Lovett.
And that's set up from Ashlyn King. She has had 9 aces in the first 4 matches. Plenty of heat on that serve, and that pass pops over.
It's a 4-0 run for the Lady Vols. We played at 25, you have to win by 2. Tough serve down the line. Ajani Taylor trying to set it for the back corner, does not get the touch call. And Ajani Taylor has moved over to the right pin because Reagan Rutherford, who is their star opposite, is going to be out. She's week to week with an injury.
And to have that kind of versatility in your lineup, is fantastic. Teeler adds so much. The set location just was not great on that one.
Teeler has been playing in the middle. Her natural position is in the opposite. And there's Jordan Williams stepping up in the middle.
Little cross-body swing. She doesn't get a hold of it, and that one goes wide.
It's a 6-0 run now for Tennessee. Brooklyn delay. Tricky shot. This is a freshman that had a season-high 19 kills on Friday.
And now playing 6 rotations for Kentucky already. I don't think Craig Skinner expected that right away, but they've needed her in that position, and she's passing extremely well. That's just a smart heads-up shot.
And we got to see Brooklyn delay number 17 in white play 6 rotations for the first time on Friday against LSU. That's one of the changes that Kentucky had to make with Reagan Rutherford out. Eleanor Bevan. Kurt into the middle to Pollock.
Claudia Pollock at 6'6", big offensive range. She goes high out of the middle. Starts with the perfect pass right in Kurt's hands, and then Pollock just straight ahead.
Claudia Pollock filling in for Kiki Granberry today. She had to fill in last year for Danielle Muhafi, who was out with an injury most of the first part of the season. And there goes Elise Getzinger.
Both teams able to pass well enough to run that quick, high percentage attack out of the middle.
Kentucky continuing to target Erica Lovett in serve receive. She's holding her own, Getzinger off of 1 foot. Curta Lovett. And that's going to be a lift call on Tennessee, point for the Cats.
Hitter coverage there for Tennessee, but that one got stuck on a player's arm. You see the players around, ready to play that ball off the block. That one just got a little sticky.
Kentucky has won 8 straight against Tennessee. Lady Vols haven't beaten the Cats since 2016. Grome to delay. No problem with the Tennessee block.
Beautiful pace by Grome to delay on the left pin, creating a huge seam in the block. Look at the middle blocker, late to close, and that ball goes right in between the 2 blockers for Tennessee. Huge seam.
Craig Skinner has talked about how Brooklyn delay, his freshman outside hitter, came in ahead of schedule. Her serve receive has been really good, as you see Morgan Fingal tooling the block.
Morgan Fingal, number 7 in orange for Tennessee. She's such a weapon. Almost 4 kills per set. That left hand, she's dynamic, goes off the outside hands of delay.
Talk about a confidence booster when you have a young setter to have that option behind you on the right pen. They could use her out of the back row too. Okay, Lovett.
Erica Lovett got out there and got all of that one for Tennessee. She looks like she's undersized, but look how dynamic she is. Gets way over, presses. If that ball gets set a little bit wider, the hitter can attack more line.
Erica Lovett started her career at Long Beach State, spent 2 seasons there, and now in her 2nd season at Tennessee. Getzinger just lights up Torres, and she's playing some of her best volleyball.
Emma Grome is isolating her hitters. That time, Getzinger had 1 blocker, and it was Erica Lovett in front. Look at the location. That time she goes down the line, beating Torres in the backcourt.
When you say isolating her hitters, how is she doing that?
By looking at what the defense is doing and putting her hitters one-on-one. So it's a location, it's reading the defense, it's good tempo, it's all of the above.
Grome's such a smart, experienced setter. We mentioned the conference player of the year.
Janisha Moore returns. Erica Lovett serving.
Bevan will bump set Megan Wilson. And it's a point for Kentucky.
Megan Wilson able to get out of trouble. Beaker's got to be disciplined with her press. It's a replay.
Point will be replay.
Interesting, okay. Did they stop play?
Maybe an inadvertent whistle?
Yes. Okay, so they're going to replay this point. Maybe we had a whistle when we shouldn't have. Megan Wilson just sends a free ball over to the Lady Vols. Kerr trying to dump. Kentucky was ready. Wilson will take a swing. Out of the back row, flies, love it, and gets it in.
Love the quick to Beaker, nice fake, and then holds the blocker in the middle. And watch the timing, left, Getzinger's on her way down, and then Levitt out of the back row. Fun tempo offensively.
12-10, Tennessee, playing 25 here in this first set. Megan Wilson with the response, the transfer from Oklahoma.
Kentucky's passing the ball extremely well, and Rome's going to continue to push the pace to the pins.
She's got two new faces out there on that left pin that she's working with, Megan Wilson and Brooklyn DeLay. Both new additions this season for the Cats. Janasia Moore, and that goes off of the block into the antenna, so it's a point for Tennessee.
I like that decision by Caroline Kerr, attacking the smallest blocker on the court. That's Emma Grome for Kentucky. You want those kind of matchups for your hitters.
Abby Eckler checks in. Tennessee loves to use her serve. Grome pushing it to Wilson. Janasia Moore. Love it again from the back row.
The decision-making by Caroline Kerr, 11 in orange, is really impressive. This is her first year in the starting role, but she loves this back row quick attack, and they use it at the right time.
Caroline Kerr came in, she knew that she was going to redshirt last season, so she took it upon herself to prepare like she was the starter, to learn from Natalie Hayward, because she said, I don't want any drop-off when I start running this team.
In fact, she's picked up the level. It's been really impressive.
Tennessee is the first to 15 here in our opening. I'm going to go back and look at it right now. So I guess they haven't reviewed it yet. Again, the original call, no touch on this. And so they're going to go with the original ruling. Didn't see anything that would allow them to overturn that. So Kentucky will have one challenge remaining unless we go to a fifth set. Each team will get an additional challenge. You see Craig Skinner there in his 19th season, won the national championship in the 2020-2021 season, the very first SEC team, and so far the only SEC team to win a national title. Jordan Williams with the tip over.
Good identification by Williams to see what's open. That little short ball, perfectly placed. Tennessee right now with their setter in the front row, so look for a back row attack option to Fingal.
Jay Torres will bump set Janasia Moore, and she goes sharp in the angle.
That is a fantastic swing. Tennessee way out of system. That's a ball Kentucky needs to do. This ball set from way off the net. Janasia Moore gets her feet there. That's an aggressive rip.
Janasia Moore spent 4 seasons at Ohio State, made 3 NCAA tournament appearances with the Buckeyes, played club volleyball with Morgan Fingal, so they had a friendship, and Fingal was able to convince her when she entered the portal that Tennessee was a fit for her.
And she also wanted to play in the SEC, so that was important, but nice that these two players, Fingal and Janasia Moore, reunited for Tennessee.
Here's Molly Tuzzo. Moore. Blocked! Taylor and Williams.
Johnny Taylor, 15 in white right there. She is setting the block. She's the one who gets out there and closes it, but she sets that up perfectly. Williams closing, and there's nowhere to go.
Taylor looking pretty comfortable in her old position on the right side. Again, she's had to move over there for Kentucky because Reagan Rutherford is week to week with an injury.
And Molly Tuzzo tough from the service line. Tennessee wants a timeout.
So timeout, Tennessee, as here come the Cats on a 3-0 run here in set number 1. These two rivals, two top 25 teams.
Lower percentage balls.
Molly Tuzzo has done a great job with her serve. Kentucky has 5 points off of her 6 serves in this match so far. Janasia Moore, she swings on the right in this rotation and tools the block.
I like the versatility of all the players for Tennessee. They can hit left side, right side. Aside from the middles, they've got 3 pins who can hit anywhere.
And she will serve for the ball.
Ashlyn King spent some time last year in the libero jersey for the Lady Vols. Taylor with the tip. Kerr to Erica Lovett. Bevan saves it. Puts it right on the head of Emma Grome so she can run the middle. Lovett coming, and that one gets away from her. Point Kentucky.
Lovett trying to go high hands. I like that idea, just didn't find hands first. She has a huge block in front of her.
Fingal. Terminating.
Caroline Kerr, again, pushing the pace to that left side, sorry, to the right side, the left-handed Fingal. Watch this set, big hole between the 2 blockers, and if you're a setter, you've done your job getting your hitter one-on-one.
Caroline Kerr seems very comfortable with all the different weapons that she has.
She's very comfortable and confident.
Also confident, Johnny Taylor.
Grome attacking the smaller blocker, Lovett, for Tennessee on the left side.
So fun to watch Ajani play. Undersized at 5'10". She's been playing in the middle. She can leap out of the gym.
She plays big.
Oh, yes, she does.
Here we go. Beaker, ready for tape, ready for tape. Ball here.
Kerr to Fingal. Coming back over. Lovett trying the tip. Tuzzo dives for it. And then Emily Beaker ends the rally.
Good discipline by Beaker, 17 in orange in the middle. Throwing that down.
Emily Beaker took over that starting job in the Wisconsin match. She has not let it go since then for Tennessee. Grome will run the slide with Getzinger. Kerr back to Beaker, dug up by Bevan. Brooklyn delay.
Transition offense from Kentucky paying off right there. If you're Tennessee offensively, you want to attack and load up Grome as a blocker. This time Kentucky able to keep it alive and win the rally.
Brooklyn DeLay, the Kansas Gatorade Player of the Year. She holds her high school's record for career kills. Oh, Fingal out of the back row. That's just scary.
Well, it's kind of a floater, but it's got enough pace that you don't have enough time to react as a defensive player in the backcourt. Watch Morgan Fingal out. This is called the pipe set. She goes away from her body, catching that right back defender by surprise.
And so far in this match, we've seen Tennessee use two different attackers out of the back row, Erica Lovett and Morgan Fingal. Ooh. Janasia Moore goes sliding into a chair.
Two players for Tennessee.
For the Wildcats.
Looks like they're okay.
Janasia Moore through the block.
And that's the matchup Tennessee wants, attacking Grome at the net as a blocker.
Having extra returns and will serve for the ball.
Emma Grome standing at 5'9". It's the first to 25 here in the first set. Jordan Williams can run the slide too, but it's going to be off, out of bounds, point for Tennessee.
I like the idea, and she was able to get one to drop earlier, but that time Tennessee was all over that. That one goes wide.
So Kentucky takes a timeout here. Tennessee needing 3 points in order to take this first set. Let's see. Grome to Megan Wilson. And a touch is called.
Got a piece of Pollock on that one.
Megan Wilson gets her 3rd kill. Kentucky within 2.
Tennessee setter front row right now, but again, Fingal available in the back row.
Janasia Moore, what a one-armed dig by Eleanor Bevan.
Illegal contact.
And they call a double on Kentucky.
Unfortunate because it was a beautiful dig by Bevan. Left arm brings it back to the court, and that came to Teeler so fast she couldn't get her hands on it.
And so Kentucky will use its final timeout in this set to
continue to get bigger and better.
Tennessee 2 points away from taking the opening set. Megan Wilson is blocked. Set point, Lady Vols.
Right now, Kentucky, front row setter and able to score with the big block. Pollock on the right.
Teeler in the middle. Caroline Kerr with the one-handed save. Free ball back to the Cats. Grome in the middle to Teeler. And Tennessee tries, but Kentucky making it too tough to get it over.
Well, Kentucky had to fight hard for that point. Tennessee touching.
Bristol puts it up to Moore. Bevan laying out. Jordan Williams in the middle.
Good confidence between Grome and Williams in transition. Little soft touch to the middle of the court. That donut that's open because the defenders are on the perimeter.
3rd set point, Tennessee.
Kentucky, she had no doubt about it. She was going to get that ball. Beautiful defensive move at the net for Kentucky.
She felt every bit of it. And now a 4th set point for Tennessee as the Cats chipping away. Teeler. Torres with the up. Fingal. Tennessee does get the touch and some drama at the end of the set, but Tennessee wins set one 25-23.
Kentucky made a big push at the end of that set, but it was a little too late.
Interesting, though, to see if this Kentucky team can continue the little momentum they built at the end of that first set. I mean, it took Tennessee 4 set points to seal it.
This is a Kentucky team that's had some really challenging matches this season, but head coach Craig Skinner thinks they're resilient.
They have not hung their head. They have played. This is their 7th ranked opponent of the season. And Janasia Moore's swing is long. Kentucky will take the first point.
That time, Kentucky had Teeler blocking middle, Williams blocking that right side pin.
Again, if you're just joining us, Ajani Teeler is playing on the right side because Reagan Rutherford, the best point scorer for Kentucky, is out week to week with an injury she suffered in practice. Fingal. Too high.
Tough serve by Kentucky. Tuzzo gets Tennessee out of system, and that's why they're able to score there.
You see Reagan Rutherford there in the blue Kentucky warm-up. I know we were both looking forward to seeing her play an AVCA All-American.
Really one of my favorite players to watch.
In the middle, Claudia Pollock. Nice dig by Tuzzo. Brooklyn delay. Blocked. Tennessee's Fingal.
That ball set too tight in transition by Kentucky. Look at the dig here by Tuzzo sliding under that ball. And then this ball set too tight to the net. That's a gigantic block in front. You can't even swing around that ball.
I think it went off of Claudia Pollock's hands. Now that I get a second look at it. Overpass back to the Lady Vols. Her to Fingal. Grome to delay. Fingal take 2. Now Eleanor Bevan, she'll give everything she has to get there, but that was going to be tough.
Tennessee attacking the right back defender, who's the setter, Emma Grome. So anytime the setter digs the ball, somebody else has to step in and set. So always a good strategy. This ball not controlled by Grome, and then Bevan in hot pursuit.
Teeler. Just long.
That set can be a little bit wider to give Teeler more room to attack that line.
This time she goes with the tip. Torres slides in just in time. And Erica Lovett picking up where she left off.
Teeler is up and over, but Lovett identifies that hand and goes out of bounds off the block.
It's a 4-0 run for the Lady Vols. Ashlyn King, 8 points off of her 10 serves already for Tennessee today. Delay. And a miscommunication there, Claudia Pollock and Caroline Kirk.
Claudia Pollock, the middle attacker for Tennessee, needs to stay a little bit more open to her setter. They just did not connect on that quick set.
Grazing the tape. Erica Lovett, that's 7 kills.
And she's swinging to really nice locations. That one deep corner away from the defender.
And Eve Rackham-Watt, when she saw Erica Lovett's name in the portal before last season, she remembered her from recruiting and immediately was like, I have got to get her to Tennessee. You can see why. Grome to Teeler off of hands. Fingal. Dug up by Bevan. Taylor dug up by Kerr. And it's going to be Tennessee in the net as Jay Torres was trying to dig it out.
Torres ran into Beaker trying to get around to set that ball and then gets a piece of the tape. That's a break for Kentucky.
Quick to the middle, and Emily Beaker.
Looked like Getzinger for Kentucky leaning towards Fingal on that right pin. Watch Getzinger in the middle. Looked like she wanted to go left, and then quick set in the gap between the two blockers for Kentucky.
Getzinger off of 1 foot. Lovett readjusting. They'll try the right side with Fingal. Dangerous.
Inside the block, sharp angle. Again, attacking that right back position for Kentucky. Whitworth's there now. Beautiful set by Kerr.
And you can see how Tennessee's offense just stresses their opponents because they have so many weapons swinging from literally all parts of the court. This is coming over. Erica Lovett knew it.
Service pressure right now for Tennessee, getting Kentucky in trouble. Overpass, and then Lovett cleans things up at the net.
Erica Lovett with 8 kills. She's hitting .316. She came into this match her last 4 games hitting .317, which is a great number for an outside. Delay. Kerr to Fingal. Through the block.
Tennessee stressing.
Make sure you stick around at the end of this set. After the commercial break, we will have the NCAA Selection Committee's first top 10 reveal. Interested to see how they think the top 10 teams in the nation, who they are, and how they stack up. Tennessee is on a 4-0 run. Found a hole in the Tennessee defense.
Bevan chased a really nice ball down, and then Emma Grome throws it to the middle. Look at her get her feet there. Beautiful jump set location, and she just throws it over into the middle of the court. The stat that sticks out right now is Kentucky is hitting -0.56.
Well, Tennessee has brought that service pressure. Here's Fingal.
So many weapons for Tennessee. We talked about all the pins, but Tennessee's also established their middle. Right now, Fingal leads with 9 kills on 18 swings, hitting .389.
She's done that out of the back row, on the right pin, all over. Comes Megan Wilson off the Tennessee block.
Grome going after the smaller blocker Kerr for Tennessee. Good matchup there.
Megan Wilson, 2 seasons at Oklahoma. Her natural position is playing on the right side. She did play some outside at Oklahoma, but now playing there full-time for Kentucky. Kill goes to Emily Beaker.
And there's Tennessee trying to establish that middle to Beaker. Gets a piece of Getzinger in the right back position.
In order, we talked about, in order to get that middle involved, you got to have a great pass. And I think Tennessee's back row play has really elevated this season.
They have, and they have new players playing 6 rotations.
An ace for the Lady Vols. First Tennessee ace today. This one for Abby Eckler.
Nice and flat, going away from the passer to her left.
Grome to Wilson. Kentucky surviving the rally.
Kentucky was so disciplined with their hitter coverage to keep that ball alive because Pollock blocked a couple balls when Grome tried to attack. And then here, flat off the hands over the defense, pays off.
That's some of that resiliency that Craig Skinner talked about. Yeah, Kentucky's played a tough schedule. Their record isn't what they want it to be. This is a team who plays tough, practices tough. Haven't seen a drop off because of their record. Fingal takes some off of it, and Kentucky may be ready for a little more power on that swing.
Kentucky is ready for power from Fingal. She's established it, so they're dug in. And then the off-speed shot to the middle of the court. Fantastic hand contact. You see the spin taking that ball down.
Eve Rackham-Watt has nothing but great things to say about Morgan Fingal, her as a player, but also who she is off of the court.
In that leadership, if your leader is bringing it on and off the court, it's contagious for the rest of your team, and you can see it on the face of these Tennessee players. Caroline Kerr is another player. She wants to win every single drill. She does not want to lose anything.
Torres the bump set to Janasia Moore. Rolls all the way down the tape and out off of the block. Point for Tennessee.
Williams working hard to get out and close that block. That one goes off her inside hand wide. Janasia Moore's got all those offensive tools to use the block.
Tennessee hitting .346 in this set compared to just .087 for Kentucky. Teeler's gonna try to fix that.
Good quick tempo set to Johnny Teeler, 15 and wide on the right side. Starts with a good pass right in Grome's hands, and then she goes over Lovett down that line.
5 kills for Johnny Teeler. She's in a 3-way tie for the team lead today. Coming over, ooh, Getzinger, Felf, straight Felf.
I love a good short serve. It's just disruptive. Not only does it create an overpass opportunity, but it also creates a lot of traffic if your hitters need to try and run for an approach.
Eleanor Bevan with a really short serve. Ooh, Fingal, yes.
If you're defending Fingal of Tennessee in that cross court, you have to put your helmet on, and you have to be really disciplined, expecting it. She's established she wants to hit that ball cross court.
Holly, we're in the angle. We may need to put our helmet on as well.
I know, I'm ready. Hands are ready to go.
I know you're ready. I have no doubt. Holly has saved me numerous times at practices. Getzinger's feeling it right now.
Grome to Getzinger in the middle for Kentucky. Really nice connection there. These two have worked together for 3 years, and you see the connection there pay off. You have to trust as a middle attacker, if you're up in the air, your setter's going to feed you the ball.
Craig Skinner told us Elise Getzinger, she's understanding the best ways to score in all those different situations now. She's not having to think as much. It's coming more naturally. Fingal looking for line, and it's wide. Point Kentucky.
That time, Kentucky trying to funnel Fingal down the line. We know she's comfortable going angle, so let's force her to go somewhere else. And it pays off for Kentucky.
Kerr will push it to Lovett. Bevan all over it. Beaker rejects. Brooklyn delay.
Not a lot of transition options there with Grome in your right front position, and that one just not a good option for Kentucky.
16-12 here in set number 2, still going to 25. Tennessee took the first set 25-23. Getzinger, and she had to hold up, but it doesn't matter. She's going to get the point anyway.
Timing was off. I'm not sure if they miscommunicated which set they wanted to run, but Getzinger, she's like, hey, my fault, but she hangs in the air, knows what to do with it. Little soft touch off the block. Pays off for Kentucky.
And I love you see that instant communication between setter and hitter of what happened. Hey, that was on me, I'll adjust.
It's such an important relationship, and communication is everything.
Erica Lovett's swing is wide. Here come the Cats.
Audrey Whitworth was there, but that ball turned out of bounds.
So Tennessee coming out of that timeout they just called. Each team with one timeout left here in set 2. And a service error for Brooklyn delay. Tennessee came out and hit 300 in set number 1.
Yeah, they're averaging 320 on the season, one of the hottest offenses in the country.
Yeah, 3rd in the nation in attack percentage for Tennessee. Megan Wilson with a powerful swing. Now she has 6 kills to lead Kentucky.
And Brome able to isolate her out on that left pin. Beaker late, and that's just a huge gap between middle blocker and pin blocker.
Torres with a nice pass. They go to Fingal.
Wilson needs to be a little bit more disciplined with her block. Press over the net. She was lined up, but her hands in press were late defensively to stop this ball. Watch Wilson. You want your hands on your opponent's side of the net.
That puts Morgan Fingal at 12 kills to lead all attackers in this match. Service error. Cats will take it.
Johnny Taylor returns. Emma Brown serving for the Cats.
Front row setter for Tennessee. Fingal available in the backcourt.
Kerr to Moore tooling the block.
Taylor is all over that ball for Kentucky. She just needs a little bit more press back into the court. It keeps going out of bounds. Torres, the libero for Tennessee, handling serve receive really well.
What is the blocking adjustment like for Ajani Taylor? She's been playing in the middle, and now she's got to slide back to the right side.
It's a little bit different. Instead of moving laterally, you are setting up the block, but you need to be really disciplined with where you press your hands back into the court.
Not sure what the call was, but the point was given to Tennessee.
Craig Skinner's assistant coach said, no, don't challenge. I think it was an overlap call.
Tennessee's block has them at 21-16, trying to get to 25.
We've been talking a lot about the offense for Tennessee, but their defense has been exceptional as well.
Service error, Caroline Kerr.
Kentucky needs some stops, and Tezzo on the back line, she can create some pressure from the service line, but defense needs to go to work for Kentucky.
And Aaron Lamb into the lineup.
So Kentucky is going to make a change. They sub out Brooklyn delay. Aaron Lamb, number 13 in white, will now swing on the left side.
She got some playing time last year, and she's finally healthy and ready to contribute.
Into the middle, Claudia Pollock.
Tennessee, perfect pass, able to run that little quick set to Pollock, who at 6'6" is tough to stop, right down the middle.
King into the lineup and serving for the Vols.
Grome to Teeler. Love it, off hands. Back on Tennessee's side. Love it, further in the court, and that goes wide.
Love it, stays aggressive, big swing. She's been so good using the entire court.
Kerr gives her another chance. She delivers.
Kerr continues to push that pace to that left pin, and it's creating problems for the Kentucky block. Getzinger takes a false step to her left, and then gap there. Teeler's trying to close that gap, but can't.
Tennessee needs 2 more points to take the set. Lovett goes off speed. Bevan with the dig. Teeler out, not touched. Set point Tennessee.
Teeler just not getting on top of that ball enough for Kentucky on the right pin.
Teeler blocked. Tennessee with a 2-set lead on the road against Kentucky. They end the set on a 4-1 run.
Yeah, it was the defense of Tennessee that was the difference in that second set.
So here we go for set 3. Tennessee has come on the road trying to beat Kentucky for the first time since 2016. What stood out about the Lady Vols in the first 2 sets?
They're good on both sides of the ball. We know about their offense, but they've had a lot of defensive pressure on Kentucky. I've been really impressed with their defense.
Lady Vols haven't beaten Kentucky since 2016. Meanwhile, the Cats trying to win 9 straight against Tennessee, but they'll have to do it in reverse sweep style. This is a must-win set for the Wildcats.
Eve Rackenwant, the head coach for Tennessee, said, look, I thought we were going to be really good last year, but we just had way too many injuries. But I knew this year was our turn to be special.
Johnny Teeler taking advantage there, and the Cats with some life here in set 3.
Tough location. That one got away from Kerr, and Teeler defensively ready for that tight ball.
Fingal. Emma Grome to Elise Getzinger. That's her 6th kill.
I love the quick transition set out of the middle from Grome to Getzinger. Nice combination. Tough ball to stop, especially because all of the pins for Kentucky so good.
You'll notice Kentucky has stuck with the substitution they made in the last set. Number 13 in white, Aaron Lamb, has stayed in the game on the outside.
DeLay struggled in that second set.
So Kate returns and she will serve for the volunteer.
Here's Ashlyn King, the Tennessee native out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Fingal coming in hot. Emma Grome was waiting, and Getzinger's going to sneak that through Tennessee's block.
Pavlik let that one get away from her. As a blocker, you need to be up and over, not just high. This ball tight to the net. As long as Pavlik's pressing, that one's not going to come back. Holland.
Audrey Whitworth, service error. Now you mentioned Claudia Pollock out of Poland. Stepping in for Kiki Granberry in the middle for Tennessee today, who is out with an illness. And Granberry, their main point-scoring middle. Aaron Lamb. Fingal chasing after it. Grome to Getzinger off of 1 foot, dug up by King. Erica Lovett just pounds one. She's in double figures.
In the fast pace of Kerr to that left pin, she's got dynamic hitters out there. Love it. Loves to terminate, especially when she's one-on-one.
Third time this season that Erica Lovett has had double-figure kills. She's at 10. Try the slide again. There it is.
Good feed from Grom again to Getzinger. That center-middle combination. This time off 1 foot, high, deep corner. Good location to attack on the court.
Confidence has been so much different for Elise Getzinger. You know, she's known since the preseason that she was going to be the starter, and that gives you some extra edge when you're not just battling it every single day, hoping that you're going to get that spot.
Love it, attacking over Grom, the smaller blocker for Kentucky.
So they will sub out Erin Lamb and sub in Brooklyn DeLay to play the back row for Kentucky. Remember, she has moved to 6 rotations as Kentucky has had to shift their lineup with no Reagan Rutherford. Grom going back to Getzinger. It drops in off the Tennessee block.
Erica Lovett doing everything for Tennessee. Big block, clips the tape, drops. Another defensive point.
In! The ace for Morgan Fingal. She's coming off a career-high 4 aces on Wednesday.
Back line ace, and Tennessee's putting all sorts of pressure on Kentucky today.
You know, in that Wednesday match, Tennessee played Missouri. It was the 3rd set, just like we are here, where their service pressure really gave Missouri a lot of problems late in the match. Megan Wilson's going to respond, though.
That time, Kentucky able to handle the pass and deliver the set to Wilson on the left pin. She's got a nice range, and again, another big seam to work through that Tennessee block with Beaker going the other way.
Out of the back row, Fingal. Jordan Williams got a hand on it.
Good discipline there for Kentucky's block, up and over. Able to stop that back row attack by Fingal. See the press by Williams.
Kerr trying to dump it, and that throws Kentucky off.
Kerr, little redirect behind her back. Defender chased it, but couldn't control it for Kentucky. Both setters in the front row.
And just hitting the tape, service error of Tennessee.
Johnny Taylor returns Emma Grown service.
Beaker rejected. Okay, Megan Wilson.
Megan Wilson steps in to help on that quick set, knowing that the setter's front row.
And Tennessee, but right now in this set, watch out for Kentucky's offense, hitting 400, the best of the day for them. They must win this set to extend the match. Whew! Heat! Still going. And that's going to be out and a point for Tennessee.
Good pursuit there by Kentucky, but they can't bring it back. Fingal there, turning it down the line. We've seen her go a lot of balls cross court, but that time, kill down the line.
An All-American a season ago. Taylor in the middle. Bevan with the bump set to Megan Wilson. Kerr to Moore. Tooling the block. And Moore has 8 kills.
Kentucky can do a better job transition setting. They've had a couple balls they've set too tight where Megan Wilson doesn't even get a swing out of it, and they dug the ball. You always want to be able to get a swing after a dig.
Rome to Wilson, that looks solid.
Delay stepped right inside to take that pass and put Kentucky in system offensively. And then Wilson able to score out of the front row.
Holly Tuzzo and Aaron Lamb into the lineup for the Cats.
Tied up at 10, going to 25. A must-win set for Kentucky. If Tennessee wins this set, they win the match. Moore. Aaron Lamb.
Better transition set, and Aaron Lamb, 13 in white, shows you she's got range in the angle. Rome able to push that ball out, and look at her go inside that block of Pollock.
And it was 2 seasons ago that Aaron Lamb had to fill in for Maddie Skinner against this Tennessee team. And Lamb had one of her best matches of her career. 12 kills, just 1 error. She has stepped in late in this match for Kentucky, and that's going to be touched, and back-to-back for Aaron Lamb.
We saw her go sharp cross court, that time flat, high off the hands of Tennessee's block. All the offensive tools. Kentucky turning up the pressure right now on Tennessee, and a must-win set for them.
It's exactly what they needed, the largest lead for Kentucky right now.
Going after Janasia Moore, and that one gets away from her.
13-10, Kentucky. They're on a 4-0 run here in set number 3. Free ball over, Bevan is there. Grome to Jordan Williams. Janasia Moore punches it.
How about Erica Levitt digging that ball one-on-one in the middle? That's a high percentage attack, and she just stole that one from Kentucky.
Caroline Cursor.
Teeler, blocked. Teeler again, Torres dives. Lovett gets it up, Moore gets the swing. Grome to Lamb. Kerr, back row, Erica Lovett. It's coming over. Claudia Pollock. They say it was out. Tennessee thinks it was touched by Kentucky, and Eva Akamwada is going to pull the green challenge card.
Pollock looked like her timing was off to attack that overpass.
So they're going to go look for a touch.
Tennessee is challenging a touch on the previous
Ball
play.
dug over the net, and she's on her way down. Looks like Lamb pulled her left hand away, and it clipped the tape and went wide.
The best that Kentucky has looked all around in this set, hitting .350. They've put some service pressure on Tennessee. Tennessee was checking its rotation.
Tennessee has all their hitters stacked on the left. Morgan Fingal, number 7, has to run across the entire court to get set up to attack.
Tennessee.
Off of Kentucky's block, point for the Lady Vols.
It's interesting, Fingal being a left-handed player comes kind of straight in. Tough to read where her body's going. Usually a left side hitter will come at a big angle.
Torres will bump set Lovett. Bevan all over the court laying out. Pollock in the middle, Tuzzo underneath it to dig. Fingal, got it, give her 15.
But early in that rally, Kentucky, another missed opportunity, not able to put up a hittable ball in transition. You can't do that against Tennessee. They're relentless, and then they get a good swing to Fingal.
Morgan Fingal, 15 kills, hitting .367. Aaron Lamb tries to get a second swing on the overdig. Kentucky with some opportunities, but they're not finishing the play. Net violation on Kentucky. Aaron Lamb went after it.
I was just about to say missed opportunity for Tennessee, but bad break. Kentucky trying to be aggressive on this free ball. Lamb right at the net and gets a piece of the tape with her hand.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Okay. So Kentucky calls a timeout. Tennessee on a very long time. You see the most titles, conference titles there, and Kentucky has won 6 straight SEC titles, but parity, teams growing. You're seeing more ranked teams in the SEC, and Tennessee is one of those. Aaron Lamb tooling the block.
Aaron Lamb had a huge block in front of her, and Fingal and Pollock, and when you've got a big block, you can use their hands.
Serving for the Cats.
Kerr had to drop to her knees to set this. Lovett.
Point Tennessee.
12 kills for Erica Lovett.
Lovett continuing to impress on that left side. Always working to make herself available in transition, taking good swing for the seam of that block with Rome in the front row.
You know, something I think that's interesting when it comes to Tennessee, they have a huge roster, 21 players on their roster this year, and Eve Rackham-Watt has talked to us about how, I mean, the competition in the gym, every day, it's a grind.
And the maturity, 7 of those are grad students, and that's a huge number. So this is a mature group that knows that what they need to do in the gym to get better as a team.
Fingal. Wow, 16 kills now for Morgan Fingal.
I talked to the strength coach for Tennessee, Brad Roll, and he said Morgan Fingal is the strongest player in the country. This is an athlete who hang cleans 230 pounds.
My goodness.
I don't think I even want to squat 230 pounds.
No.
Hang cleans.
So strong. You see her use her body so well on the court. King with the dig. Lovett saved by Torres. Lovett again, trying to go down the line and to miss it.
Good coverage by Torres to stay in that rally.
Elise Getzinger serving for the Cats.
There goes Fingal using the off speed. It results in a free ball back to Tennessee. And then they can go to the middle with Emily Beaker.
Beaker in transition. Tennessee sets their pins mostly, but they use their middles just enough to stress the block on the other side of the net.
Erica Lovett serving for the Vols.
Would you like to see Tennessee use the middle more?
Well, they've got 16 total attempts on the match. So, yes, ideally a little bit more, but they've established them and they're hitting for decent numbers.
Pollock hitting 400 in the middle. Emily Beeker hitting 333 in the middle for Tennessee. And the Lady Vols back on top, their first lead since it was 8-7 here in set 3. Janasia Moore.
If you can't run your offense and you give Tennessee a free ball, guess what they're going to do? They're going to score. Janasia Moore that time executes perfectly to the corner.
3-0 run for the Lady Vols. A win in this set and they win the match. Bevan digs up. Oh, and they try to go Brooklyn delay out of the back row, and I don't think so.
I like the idea, but Beeker, number 17 in orange, huge at the net. She didn't even have to take a step. And she didn't jump with the middle attacker, so she was ready for that ball.
And that is a huge loss for Kentucky, especially when you start SEC play. Tennessee on a 4-0 run. Kerr hustles to get it to Moore.
Kerr continues to push the pace. That time just a little quick set to Janasia Moore, who's able to score.
Diving in, Emma Grome to keep it going. Kerr throws it up for Fingal, off of the block.
So many weapons, and then the defense for Tennessee, keeping the ball alive, and Fingal's able to end it out of the back row.
Probably a 6-0 run right now for Tennessee.
They are relentless.
And it's not just one player, it's everybody on the court right now. Oh, a missed hit. Emily Beeker hits into the net on the overpass.
Well, Emma Grome was there, the setter for Kentucky at the net, turning and blocking that ball.
And out serving for the Cats.
Tip. Erica Lovett was already on the ground and dug it anyway. Goodness gracious, that was awesome. Delay gets there. Taylor coming in. Erica Lovett again. And Kentucky in the net. Wow.
Can we talk about number 2 in orange? Erica Lovett is everywhere. She was going one direction, falling down, still able to dig that ball. Look in the middle, on her booty, able to keep it alive. And then another dig to set up Janasia Moore on this ball. Net violation there.
What a rally. Erica Lovett has her second double-double of the season. Just picked up probably 3 digs, I think, on that rally. One of them, as you said, on her bottom. That was incredible. A great example of the relentlessness of Tennessee. They need 2 more points. It's out. Match point, Tennessee.
Tennessee is feeling it.
Tennessee ends it on a block for the first time since 2016. 16, the Lady Vols take down the Wildcats. 5 straight sweeps for Tennessee now.
That's saying a lot, especially against a very talented Kentucky team to come on the road and get this win for the first time since 2016. Wow.
They have not swept Kentucky since 2010.
Even longer.
And they just did it inside Rupp Arena. 3 players in double figures for the Lady.
गिरानी हमारी अखिया से, गिरानी हमारी अखिया से, आंसुआ गिरे थे दिलवा रोए के जान। गिरानी हमारी अखिया से, आंसुआ गिरे थे दिलवा रोए के जान। जीना हम हूँ जीना ही पाइबो, तू जहाँ चल गेली और हम आइबो। तोरा बिना हम हूँ जीना ही पाइबो, तू जहाँ चल गेली और हम आइबो। गिरान तोरा याद में आंसुआ बहे छे दिलवा रोए जान। गिरान तोरा याद में आंसुआ बहे छे दिलवा रोए जान। के करा सहारे रहबै, के करा से तू बोलिया बोलबै। अशोक अकेला के कहलू कि साथ न छोड़बै। के करा सहारे रहबै, के करा से तू बोलिया बोलबै। अशोक अकेला के कहलू कि साथ न छोड़ब। गिरानी सोमी लागे आंसुआ गिरैले देहिया काप के लगे जा। गिरानी हमर अखिया से